All right, I got something new for y'all today, and I'm about to show y'all how to get better with mouse and keyboard. So first things first, you want to change your DPI. If you don't know what your DPI is, that's pretty much where you get your mouse software from, and you can change your DPI from your mouse software. Now, if you don't have your mouse software, just figure out what type of mouse you have. Go to Google, type in whatever mouse brand that you have. For me, I have a Razer mouse, so you want to type in, like, if you have a Razer mouse, type in Razer mouse software or anything like that, and it'll pop up. For instance, for Razer, it's going to be Synapse. All right. I don't know the other ones. I know for Corsairs like IQ or something like that, but I know for a fact for Razer it's called Synapse. So once you get that, you could change your DPI. For me, I play on 1600, and your DPI is just your mouse sensitivity. So if I switch to 800, you can see how slow it moves, right? Look how 400, look how slow it's moving, right? 1600, boom, right? So that's what I play on. So that's for the first one. Second, you want to make sure you change your sensitivity in game, just like you would on controller. Change your sensitivity in game, and your sensitivity goes based off your DPI. So for me, I play on 1600 with a 2.1, not KD, sensitivity. And then if you want to do the same thing on 800, you want to go times that by two, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure. I can't really remember if it's times it by two right now. But I do know I play on 1600, and I just kind of go based off feel. I can't tell you what would be right for you or what would be wrong, but you want to go based off feel. And number three, you want to sit there and play with your settings. Don't sit there and just try to use only the YouTuber settings. And if they can't explain what it is, I would say experiment with it. I can't tell you what ADS sensitivity type does. I don't know how it plays. I don't really understand it, but I do know the relative works better for me. But the coefficient being at 0 works better for me. Now, I could tell you to test it out and see how it works for you, but I can't tell you what would be good for you because all this is based off feel. All right. Number four, mess with your keybinds. Find something that works for you. You can sit there and copy YouTubers, but if it doesn't work for you, don't be afraid to switch it. Find something that you're comfortable with. And then if you find something that you're not comfortable with, change it. Don't be afraid. Find you. Keyboard and mouse is all about finding you. I learned that when I switched over to keyboard and mouse. I found you. Like on controller, I played first person shooters very different from everyone else. I jumped with L2. I threw tacticals with X. I didn't play like everyone else. That's just how I played. So find on you it's gonna find everybody's gonna play a lot different on mouse and keyboard unless you play like standard, but everybody plays a lot different. So me, you'll see numbers in here and all of that. But just find something for you. And then number five, more accurate weapons are your best friend. Even if I have a lower time to kill, accurate weapons are your best friend as mouse and key because you are controlling everything. So you want to try to get, like, for instance, the MCW. We all know how accurate this weapon is, right? But what you don't know is on mouse and key, uh, let's just look at some stuff. You want to sit there and focus on getting the horizontal recoil down. Want to try to get this down because vertical recoil, all you do is just got to pull down a little bit and we're good. But when you start having a lot of horizontal recoil, I don't even know if I said, I don't know if I said get the vertical recoil down, but you want to try to get both recoil down. But if you have to focus on one or the other, you want to focus on horizontal recoil, get that low as possible, because once you get that as low as possible, you're going to realize that how easy it is to control it, because the vertical recoil is going to be easy. Just hold it down and you're going to be good. Just hold it down a little bit. And the higher the horizontal, the worse it's going to be. Pretty much how you would be on controller, but it's more crucial on mouse and key because you have to control everything. You don't get no aim assist to try to lock you back on. All up to you. So, and it's pretty strong in this game, but people know how to manipulate it. So you got to try to get more accurate with your shots. And how you going to get more accurate? Practice and having a more accurate weapon. Easy. So what you want to do after that, you know, get the weapon to it's more accurate. You want to focus it on being more accurate. Not saying that you can have like a super fast weapon, but the maps are usually a little bit bigger. You want to try to get a more accurate weapon. But like shipment and all of that, I'm sure really doesn't matter because everybody's running around and getting kills on maps like shipment and all of that. So once you find the class that you want and the sensitivity that you want, load up into a bot lobby. Practice with a bot lobby. And you want to practice how you play. I mean exactly how I said it. You mean practice how you play. Jump shot a lot, jump shot, drop shot, slide cancel, everything. And one thing that you want to make sure you do is your centering. It's going to be a lot worse on mouse and key because if somebody's around and you're moving, look, it's not moving at all. I have to move this, right? So that's why you want to keep making sure that everything is right. All right. So next, I want to say, what is this, 7 or 6? I can't remember off the top of my head, but the numbers will be up there when I'm editing this video. Try to get used to flicking. Don't know what flicking is? Pretty much flicking is just turning somewhere real quick. And the way you do that is with bots. So what I like to do when I'm playing with bots, when I want to practice my flicking, I don't look at the map. I just let them start shooting me. Mind you, keep them on recruit. I let them shoot me. Then I like to turn real fast. All right. That's what I like to do. It works. For me, it works because you start noticing that you turn on people, but you turn on real quick. People say that mouse and keyboard have the advantage because of that. You want to take all the advantages that you do have. That's an advantage on being on mouse and key. You could flick real quick, and it's easier to flick. I'm not saying you can't do that on controller, but it's just easier to do like that. You're not gonna always flick accurately, so. But like, you see how I was slow about it? Boom, flick. You don't want to just sit there, you know, you want to just flick. Boom, boom, flick, 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 flick. All right. You don't want to usually do that. You know how they be in the cutscenes and when they try to show off gameplays, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to do all that. All right. So you want to, thought I seen something. But everything's on you. I can't stress that enough. Everything is on you. Get used to flicking and practice how you play. Get a couple drop shots. Don't be afraid to miss because you are going to miss. All right. Get a couple drop shots in there. Get a couple jump shots. Jump around the corners and everything. Jump around the corners. All right. Slide cancel. So that's pretty much it. You want to make sure you're comfortable with the way you play and then throw your movement in there. And if you're trash at movement, load up a lobby, load up a map without any bots. Practice on just sliding around, right? Sliding around. Just make sure you slide around. Or you just keep them in there and just slide around, shoot when you see a bot. Slide, drop. All right? You want to just make sure you move around, all right? Now, I'm not going to sit there and say I'm the best at it, but I can try to give y'all some tips on mouse and key because I was the guy looking for tips on mouse and key, and then you know, and then that's just what it is because all this is going to be on you. And then once you realize that it's on you, you're going to see the difference that nope, nothing's dragging you. You're going to realize how much you use aim assist. I promise you, because once I realized that, I was like, oh, snap. And then once your aim is it's just all you, you're going to feel good. It's going to give you a better feeling knowing that it's just all you and everybody plays with aim assist. Now, there are going to be people that are going to be better than you. Just don't be that guy. Oh, you're using aim assist. Don't be that guy. Like, for real. Nobody likes that guy that try to sit there and try to shit on something that they put in the game because it's strong. All right. So that's pretty much all it is. You just want to find you your sensitivity, your key binds. Practice a lot. Use aim labs. I don't know if I said that, but use aim labs and use this every day. Watch in a month. Watch how good your aim is. Watch how much better your aim would be in a month versus from when you started. And then don't be afraid to use one last tip before I go. Make sure you get used to using tap weapons, like single burst weapons. Because one thing that I needed to work on at first is being able to burst fire weapons. I could not do that for the life of me. And I just aim in here and then I just started practicing it. That's how I got better at it. A lot of things is going to take practice. Okay, so I didn't have my mouse space, but be mindful of your mouse space of everything because you got to put everything back. Like if I have my mouse all the way at the bottom, my mouse is going to stay there until I move it. It's not going to be like an analog where if you let it go, it's going to go back to the middle where it should. So that's pretty much all you want to do. Just, you know, as you go on, you're going to get better, but that's just all the tips I have for you guys today. If you want any more videos like this, like and leave a comment, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here.